Hey family and friends, we just wanted to give you a quick message real quick. This is our last little dirt road logic video for, we won't be back in the States for at least 2 weeks, and Lynn and I are fixing to go to Israel. Have a great day. We're about to go to Jacksonville to board the plane. Israel or bus.
Woo! To say a few things about Tel Aviv. One of the most beautiful cities in Israel, the second biggest city in the country after Jerusalem, before Haifa. Jerusalem is the biggest, Haifa is the third. Many names Tel Aviv has in Hebrew. The White City, because of the Bauhaus. The city that never sleeps, Tel Aviv.
Yeah,
Many people are mistaking to think that Tel Aviv is the capital of Israel. It's partly truth. Of course that Jerusalem is the capital of Israel, but regarding to culture, nightlife, fashion, business, finance, Tel Aviv is definitely the capital of this country.
So this is our first day. We're gonna get a shower and we're gonna start the tour. Have a great day. We'll keep sending it. Tel Aviv, our first day, first morning that we're here. We come straight in, took a shower. Big city. Busy.
Tel Aviv. It's kind of communicating with the idea of new city and new people that are coming back to the ancient land, to the old land.
Nineveh. This is where Nineveh was from. Well guys, here we are at the theater at Caesarea. And once again, Herod built a large theater here for Caesar and named it after him, the place here at Caesarea. And you see the theater back there held about 4,000 people. And the stage, because we're back here like off the ocean, you see the ocean in the back and how the wind would blow across the stage area. They said that even a whisper could be carried up to the top of that stadium that you see behind us.
The years that King Herod ruled here in Israel, and the years are 37 to 4 BC. The King Herod that we're familiar from the New Testament is the son of Herod the Great. Okay? Loyal to the Caesar was found here, right here, and that's really exciting because it's the only place in the world where there is an external proof to the New Testament that we're talking about historical figure.
So Linda and I are standing at the top of the Hippodrome. The Hippodrome is one of the places that Herod had built to actually honor some of the Roman emperors. And here comes our fearless leaders. our rabbi and our guide. It's wonderful that she's so beautiful to look at. And then we have my rabbi.
Yes. We are in Kfar Giladi in the Israel North Point next to the Lebanese border. And we are leaving the kibbutz to go to Tiberias. Love you.
Okay, it's day 2 of our tour, and we are right here in front of the Sea of Galilee, and we are actually on the Mount of Beatitudes, where Jesus in Matthew 5, 6, and 7, I believe it is, he delivered his sermon on the Mount, and we're sitting here before one of the churches that has 8 sides to represent the 8 Beatitudes that were given there.
I don't know.
Rabbi. Okay guys, right behind us, right here actually is an original 2,000-year-old olive press. It's an olive press where they put the olives in the center and they'd have an animal go round and round, press the olives for the olive oil. We're actually standing on the location where Jesus reproduced the miracle of the feeding of the 5,000, and we just come out. They've built a church around it, which they seem to do so much of whenever there's a site that they, you know, of great significance, they immediately build a church around it. Sea of Galilee. Okay, we're on the Sea of Galilee with Tiberias in the background. Tiberias is right behind us on the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and we're on the boat, and of course they're celebrating. They're celebrating. We just put the flag up and did the Pledge of Allegiance. Now they're celebrating to Jewish culture. Okay guys, so we've wound up in a Sephardic synagogue. We'll show you that in a moment, but look who we found in Jerusalem, well not in Jerusalem, but in Israel. We're here in Israel, and would you believe we run into a neighbor from Fitzgerald, Georgia. Rabbi Sykes, say something to all the friends.
Hey to everybody down in South Georgia. It's so nice to bump into the community here in Israel. It's great to meet the Jewish community of Valdosta here in Sfat in Israel. So enjoy your trip and enjoy all that you're watching and learning from your friends and family that are here visiting.
Thank you so much, Rabbi.
The Jewish law is so wide and so extreme that you have to read all of it and discuss it. Yosef Karo condensed it. Condensed this huge work of legal matter, condensed it to Shulchan Aruch means a prepared table. You open page 1 and it talks about services. open page 5, and it talks about how to observe Hanukkah. Makes it very easy. He was accepted, in my opinion, by the Sephardic Jewry in the beginning, and there was another great rabbi in this called Moshe Isserlich Ara, that was also similar to Karo, was accepted by Ashkenazi Jewry. Yosef Karo was a great rabbi, also Kabbalist, but also on the Ashkenazic side there was another one, Luria or Ari, that is in this side also. So there were two groups. There was this division did exist, but Sephardic Jewry accepted Maimonides, Sephardic, and then Karo, and to this day they follow his guidelines, while many European Jews follow Moshe Isserlich, which another great rabbi and codified.
Good morning, everybody.
Boker Tov.
Boker Tov. We are at a cemetery that actually commemorates one of the great battles that was fought here in 48, actually 47, to secure the land at Tahai.
But I'm taking out of what you said that you see a connection between the modern heroes and the ancient heroes. So the lion is telling us a story about chain of Jewish heroes throughout history. The lion is the symbol of Judah.
Okay, guys, we are on a Jeep expedition with our guide here, and we are going through the mountains. Tell us where we're going, guide.
We are on the west slopes of the Golan Heights, and we're
All right, guys, we're in a pomegranate grove. And we just picked our pomegranate, the love apple. As you can see, there's a sign right there that actually says mines. That's mines. All behind us is the Assyrian occupation at one time, to where the bunkers are on a hill right there in the back. And the bunkers were actually occupied by them, and we're on the other side of the Jordan, and it's this is where the Assyrians actually were at one time. Of course, it's under Israeli control now.
Now we are on the Syrian patrol road for before 1967.
All right, guys, we are in one of the largest theaters and left to remain pretty much authentic anyway in Israel, and this is at Beth Shan. But now we're at the Capernaum, or Capernaum is what they call it. And behind us is the actual synagogue of the 4th century, which is built over the synagogue that Christ would have actually served in, or actually read from the scroll in, and so forth. Now what we're going to do, we're going to pan around and show you that this is the house under this large building here, which is a church over above. But under here, we're going to back up, but under here is actually the house of Peter, where Jesus would have stayed with Peter for the 3 years that he was in ministry. We're in Nazareth, which seems to be Arab occupied. We are going to the Church of the Annunciation, where Mary got her word that she was pregnated. Hey guys, we just wanted to send you a message from Jerusalem. Linda's sitting here trying her best to get an olive off of this olive tree, but they've been picked close to this edge. To the left, you'll find the temple was there, and we just left the temple praying This is Ben Yehuda Street. The night after Sabbath has ended, and it was bare last night, and now it is full of life. Warma,
I'm tearing it up like nobody's
check
business.
that out. I mean, they are eating. What'd you get?
Shawarma also.
Rabbi got, and what did Miss Penny?
Falafel.
Ah. You see that? You see that McDonald's? That's kosher. The meat, they slice it and then shave it off. Rotates.
It looks like there are 3 big stairs, and these big stairs are creating the 3 floors of King Herod's palace on Masada. It's not natural. He created the stairs himself. So one of the things that King Herod liked to do is to challenge nature. He was one of the greatest builders in history, and this is something that is shown very beautifully.
Hey guys, we are on Masada, one place I've wanted to go for a long time. And behind us over here is the palace. We didn't record over there, but over here, of course, is barracks. And what we're just leaving is the ramp that the Romans used the Jews to actually build as slaves and so forth. Now, this round rock right here, that particular round rock, if you can see it, was one of the rocks that they used that's left from the catapults that the Romans used to throw them over inside of here. You see several of them right over here, and so those are what they used to catapult in here. 900, almost 1,000 zealots, like 980 or 90 something zealots come up here after the 66 revolt, and then the 70 AD sacking of the temple. These guys were here at this place, and so the 10th Legion come around, built this ramp, come up here, used Jewish labor, slaves, and built the ramp. Took them about 3 years. Josephus was recording all this, and when they got up here, all the zealots, but a few women and a few children,
They're not going the right way.
had decided to kill themselves. They killed all the women and children, and 10 men drew lots. They found where the 10 men's names were on the lots. We saw the room where it was at, and the 10 men, one man killed them, and then the last man committed suicide. Their statement was, better to die as free men than to live as slaves. And so today, the motto of the IDF, of course, is never again. Here we are in the Dead Sea, the Salt Sea, and we are, if you'll see Linda, she is practicing buoyancy.
Yes.
With no problem, and Janet's over there floating, and we are floating because it's so thick. The problem's what?
The problem is getting unbuoyant.
Unbuoyant.
It's hard to put your feet back there.
It is hard to get your feet back down because you're just out here floating. Next, we're going to do the mud bath. You can see the people over there doing the mud bath. Is it?
Yes.
Here we are, total buoyancy. There's nothing under my butt, just the salt. Dum, 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 dum. They say a mud bath is good for the soul, and that's what we're doing. Oh, take picture. And we are at the Dead Sea. We just took a salt bath, a mud bath. We got a bunch of mud on us, and you can't see many people in the back now doing it. We were floating in the Dead Sea, total buoyancy with no problem because it's so thick and so forth. Alright, so Lynn and I are strolling down Ben Yehuda Street. We're going to grab a quick bite to eat real quick, and then we're going to run back to the room. It's been a long day at the Dead Sea. Ooh, that's beautiful! You are amazing! Grab it, baby. Okay, so the tip is for you because that's your first one. So you get a good tip on the first. You did great! Toda Rabbi, Toda Rabbi.
Understand the difference between the walls of Mount Moriah and the walls of the old city. So this is the southern wall of the old city, and this is the southern wall of Mount Moriah. Many think that the western wall is the only remain of the temple. This is a very big mistake. First of all, the western wall has nothing to do with the temple itself. Second of all walls are standing still today. The southern wall exists, the eastern wall exists, and the northern wall exists of Mount Moriah. And that was the base of the platform. This is the platform which on top of it, King Herod will build the second temple. I want you to pay attention to a few things. First of all, how devastating it is to look at this beautiful Herodian street with the stores on the left. That was a beautiful street back then, 2,000 years ago, and look at the evidence of the destructions.
Okay, it's another ending to another great day. I picked up this beautiful woman here, and all of a sudden when I picked her up, these stars, these halos started coming up and down the street. I want to let you see it. So we just got through with the Holocaust Museum's really good. I mean, it was bad, but it was good to remind us. And we'll be home, I reckon, in so many days, end of this week. You guys, man, love y'all. Hope you're enjoying these.
This is HaChurva Synagogue. This is the main plaza in the Jewish Quarter. The Blue Dome and the Golden Dome are creating almost a perfect triangle. The Golden Dome is a Muslim monument. The Blue Dome is the Holy Sepulchre. And the White Dome is a synagogue. All domes are pretty much the same size and pretty much the same height, okay? And this is not by a mistake. Is the three religions in Jerusalem, Muslims, Christians, and Jewish, trying to hold on to Jerusalem and to show their presence in the city. Let's refer to the olive trees that you saw outside and that you will have a chance to see again. These are really, really, really ancient olive trees. Some are saying up to 2,000 years. Some are saying very possible that they are from the time of Jesus. The scene that is taking place here, according to tradition and according to the New Testament, is heartbreaking. Really heartbreaking. One of the saddest scenes that is being described to us at the New Testament. And what happened here is that it's the night previous to handing Jesus to the Romans, previous to the terrible betrayal by Judah, okay, the guy that ate with him from the same plate at the Last Supper. And here is where Jesus is struggling and suffering and praying, Lord, if it's possible, take this cup away from me. And in these hours, he is by himself. The disciples are with him, but he is taking a few moments to pray, to prepare himself. And every time he's coming back to talk to them, they are asleep. They are asleep. So this is the scene, the heartbreaking scene that is taking place here. It happened in a garden. There is a very ancient garden here. It happened in Gethsemane. We're in Gethsemane. If you'll ask me about the church, this is a Franciscan church designed in a very mystery and very sad way. The dominant colors inside are purple and black. Okay, very sad colors, very mystery colors.
One day at a time, sweet Jesus, that's all I'm asking of you. Just give me the strength to do every day what I have to do. Yesterday's gone, sweet Jesus, and tomorrow may never be mine. Lord, help me today, show me the way, one day at a time. I'm only human, I'm just a woman. Help me believe in what I could be and all that I am. Show me the stairway that I have to climb. Lord, for my sake, teach me to take one day at a time. One day at a time, sweet Jesus.
If you can see it, we are at the open market. It is huge. There's food, there's everything you can imagine, produce, there's bread all up and down the open market.
על הדבש ועל העוקץ, על המר והמתוק, על ביתנו התינוקת שמור לי הטוב, על האש המבוערת, על המים הזכים, על האיש השב הביתה מן המרחקים, על כל אלה, על כל אלה, שמור נא לי אלי הטוב, על הדבש ועל העוקץ, על המר והמתוק, על נטע הקור נטוע, אל תשכח את התקווה, השירני והשובה אל הארץ הטובה. שמור לי על זה הבית, על הגן, על החומה, מיגון, מפחד, פתע וממלחם. שמור על המעט שיש לי, על האור ועל הטף, על הפרי שלא הבשיל עוד שמסך. על כל אלה, על כל אלה, שמור נא.
My cup of water and say to each one of you, L'chaim. And may you continue celebrating. For me, Moroccan, everything here. The decor came from Morocco.
It's very nice.
The flame.
Thanks, Rick. Hey, listen, I've tried to help you out so much today.
Good morning. Everyone. My name is Isa. Isa. It's the Arabic name for Jesus, for you to know. Yeah.
Pretty.
In Arabic we say Isa with the sound called Ain. Comes from the throat here. Okay, but in English you don't have it, so we use I instead of that. Okay, welcome to Bethlehem.
Thank you.
Pleasure. So we're going to be going to the Church of the Nativity. After that we will be going to a Christian community shop, then you head back to Jerusalem. Okay? Good. So, what do you know about Bethlehem before coming here? Not much? Who else? King David and me. Don't forget that. Okay.
גולני שלי היא טורי אנשים, גולני שלי היא שמות ופנים, מקומות וזמנים וקולות משונים, השבים ועולים למולי. גולני שלי היא מלחמת שחרור, גולני שלי היא אותו הסיפור של מצליח יעל, של כל עם ישראל, השבים ועולים למולי. גולני, גולני שלי, גולני שלי.
There, my name is Abigail, and I am serving my time in the Army doing English tours here in Lejeune. So, and here, this is Yad Vashirion. This is the memorial site of the fallen soldiers of the Armored Corps. So all of the names of the fallen soldiers are written on the wall of names over here.
גולני שלי, גולני, גולני שלי, גולני שלי. גולני שלי היא מלחמת קדש, גולני שלי היא רפיח ואש, ובששת ימים אל תל פחר נעים, אל התל הניצב ממולי. גולני שלי היא גם יום כיפורים, היא מוצב החרמון בפסגת ההרים, רובעים שירו ורעים שנותרו בצידי הדרכים למולי. גולני, גולני שלי.
Hey guys, we're at the Armored Tank Division today of National Defense for Israel. In the back there, their kind of platform is one of the tanks that they use as their representative is the Sherman P-48 right there behind us. I think it's P-48. It's one of the first Sherman tanks that we actually sent to them around 48. Behind us is the wall of all the people that have died in the wars in the tanks, just the tanks alone. That second column there, the rabbi that's with us found his family member that actually, as they were taking this over in 67, in one of the buildings near here, they saw a grenade, and the grenade hit the ground, and his family member jumped on the grenade in order to keep it from hurting anybody else. Our guide is walking up here, and I'm going to get a quick picture with her and tell her to say hey to everybody in Georgia as we send this out on Facebook. And you're going to say,
Hello.
hey,
Hi, how are you?
She's been a great, great guide. And we want to say thank you from Georgia.
Well, you're welcome very much.
Okay, we're in Tel Aviv. We are in the big city, second largest city in Israel, Tel Aviv. Our rabbi guide and some people are behind us. And of course it's a big high rises and so forth around here. We just went to the Hall of Independence and just wanted to let you know.
כמו ארץ ישראל, וכמו גלויות של נוף יפות, תמונות בזיכרוני עפות, כמו בעד עדשה של מצלמה. בתרמילי אותן אסע לכל מקום בכל מסע, קטעי פסיפס מתוך תמונה שלמה. שלום לך ארץ נהדרת, עבדך הדל נושא לך שיר מזמור, גם אם לעתים נודד אני על דרך, מה טוב לנדוד אך טוב יותר לחזור. צריחי המגדלים בירושלים, בסמטאות השוק הצבעוני, גגות הרעפים של גבעתיים, הניבטים מבעד חלוני. את האביב בתל אביב, את סבתי ואת סבי, את החלה ואת נרות שבת, את ים המלח מול אדום ואשת לוט צופה לסדום, ואת הקיץ בואכה אילת. שלום לך ארץ נהדרת, עבדך דל נושא לך שיר מזמור, גם אם לעתים נודד אני על דרך, מה טוב לנדוד אך טוב יותר לחזור. מימיה הכחולים של הכנרת והרקיע התואם מעט והרגשת הבית המוכרת בתוך אורכי זורמת.
Now, דוד, בשם כל החברים פה, תודה לך על העזרה והתמיכה שנתת לנו במשך 10 ימים. נהיגה, נסיעה, זהירות, דאגה. David wants me to add another word, and I didn't want to bring my family again into the picture, but the moment we met, he told me his family last name, and my family, we grew up together. My siblings and he grew up together in the same neighborhood. He was very careful. So, thank you, David.
Thank you for everything. Thank you, David. Thank you very much. From the bottom of our hearts. Really, I mean, everybody has commented on the quality of your information, your leadership, and of course, David's driving. So you have such a warm spot in our hearts that you won't believe how warm it is.
Hey guys, so we're getting ready to board the plane to head home. And just wanted y'all to know that we really appreciate many of you that actually made this possible. In particular, Mr. Al Jacobson and the Hebrew Temple there in Waycross, and appreciate your efforts to help us. We also appreciate my dad for helping us in a great way and taking care of the place. Clyde Smith for helping take care and washing my truck while I was gone. We appreciate the Unity class that supported and helped us and pushed us to go, and just several people. Pauline Dart for staying with Linda's mom. Man, there's so many we really appreciate. Cannot forget Mr. Derek Mallard for giving me the time off and encouraged me to come. My Okie family, Rusty and Shannon particularly, for everything that you guys have done while we've been gone, and all my Okie guys for working so hard while we were gone to make things happen and make it possible. We love our teams and we love the people that have helped us, and we thank you so much. We're coming home. We've loved and enjoyed this trip, the trip of a lifetime for Linda and I both. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great one.